Today's Friday and I get to work from home on Friday. So basically I rolled out of bed and I started working and I was outside playing, throwing the ball for my dogs. We have a black lab and we have a German Shepherd, and I'm like all hot and sweaty from throwing the ball for them. And, I didn't really put on makeup today. My hair's not did. And I thought, what better time to make a video? Because, I want it to be about the music and about what God's doing in my life, and not about, my vanity, my ego, my pride, my agenda. So I thought, this is a good time to make a video and to focus on what I'm saying and not on how I look. So that's what we've got. Hello, this is Sweet Melissa. It's been a long time since we posted a video. It's been months since I got my new guitar, and I wanted to post something, just giving an update on what's going on. Basically, how this all started. So I'm going to be 50 years old next month, and at first I thought it was just like a midlife crisis or something, because I work for a corporation and the money is good, the benefits are good, but I don't want to spend my days at a desk working by myself, basically. I'm a people person. I love people. And I live in a town about an hour outside of Austin, and the commute was just really starting to get to me. And, I would find myself seething and just having, putting hate out into the world towards other drivers, and really not feeling good about it. And every time I did, it was just a bad way to start the day. So I started praying on my way to work, and I started just asking God, turning my day over to Him. And then one morning I patted the seat next to me, and I was just like, come on, Holy Spirit, ride with me to work today. Come on, sit down right here next to me. And just asking God, to be with me for that hour during my commute. So, this became a habit. I started praying on my way to work, and then, sometimes I would just be praying and my prayers would turn to song, and I would just find myself singing songs to the Lord. And what's so funny about that is that I'm not a singer. And, this was months ago, and, early 2019, and 49 years old. And I loved the movie A Star is Born with Lady Gaga. And I remember an interview where Bradley Cooper said, that he's not a singer. And I thought, that's weird, because I downloaded the soundtrack, and I love the music, and he sounds good to me. And I thought, it just really resonated with me, because I kept thinking well, I'm not a singer either. Even though I'm not a singer, I can still sing. I'm not an NBA or WNBA basketball player either, but I can still shoot hoops. And so I just started singing for the pure enjoyment of it. And on my way to work, I would be singing and, praising the Lord. And, I was really enjoying some of the music. And I got out my phone and I downloaded a voice recorder, and I started recording some of the songs that I started singing. And to make a long story short, basically when I would go back and I would listen to some of those songs, I was like, is this a song that it sounded so familiar to me? And I didn't know if this was a song I had sung that was put to music that already exists, if it was a song that's already been published or that's already been recorded, and I'm just like singing it, but with different words. And it just felt like, I felt like those songs just felt so familiar to me, and I enjoyed them so much. And so as time went on, now fast forward, I've got like these, I don't know, like dozens of songs that I know I didn't write. They didn't come from me. They came through me. Like God gave them to me. And when I'm driving in my car on my way to work, they just kind of flow, and I just, I turn on the voice recorder and, turn over my day to God. And usually I always sing about something that's going on with me, or, something in the world, whatever. And so now I've got all these songs. So last night, I knew a guy. My husband and I were at a meeting, and we're in recovery. We both have been clean and sober for a while, and we knew this guy from meetings and stuff. And after the meeting, we were all hanging out, and he was talking about being a musician and playing guitar or whatever. And he started playing some of his songs for us that he recorded on his phone. And I kind of like had this preconceived idea of him, because he's a young guy. He looks like, I could just imagine him, with the heavy metal or whatever. But most of the songs that I've been singing are, Americana, countryish rock, pop, whatever. But when he played them, I had that same feeling, like they felt so familiar to me. And some of them, not a lot of words, but mostly instrumentals. And so it was like this huge light bulb went off, because a lot of the songs that he was playing was like the music that goes to my words. And so, I don't know, we're going to invite him over to meet the band, to meet our kids. My husband, he plays guitar. I've been trying to learn to play guitar. It's been pretty slow going, but you saw the previous video when I got my acoustic guitar for my birthday. And my daughter keyboards, my son Josiah the drums, and we also have our friend Glenn, who we want him to play bass guitar, but sometime, he's been getting into some trouble, so we're not sure if that's going to pan out or not. But we've been wanting to play music, and then after talking to that kid last night, or like thinking that we need to invite him over, he said, if you ever want to play, let's get together, whatever. So hopefully that's going to go well, and I'm just going to see what happens. And I love these songs. They're songs that I want to share. I don't really feel comfortable singing them a cappella, and I don't know. I'm just really hopeful that it'll work out with this kid, and that that we could get some music out there. So I'll have to keep you posted. Okay. So anyway, I keep talking about music, but I haven't posted any. So I will. Next month, we're having a big women's celebration for my birthday, and one of the women that I wanted to celebrate was my mom, Kitty Jean. So I'm going to sing, I'll just sing a little part of the song that I'm going to sing for her at the celebration. Kitty Jean, oh, Kitty Jean, God broke the mold when he made Kitty Jean. Kitty Jean, oh, Kitty Jean, the kind of woman every good man needs. She grew up strong, she was a daddy's girl, the daughter of a Marine and just as tough. Anyway, there's a lot more, but I just don't feel comfortable singing a cappella. earlier I said acapella, acapello. I'm just get used to it because, I make a lot of mistakes. I'm like the most imperfect person you could meet. And, I thought about taking voice lessons, this, that, whatever. But when I really thought about it, it's like I just want to be raw. I'm just going to be the me, not good enough, not singer, raw, sweet Melissa. Thank you.